So I am recording today, so I will share you. So tomorrow I will give you the option. So I think if you join to go to meeting desktop version, you can also record from your end. So and I know Mr. Rao is working for EBS enrollment, and Kishore also he worked in EBS and he knows that. So what about Vijay Kumari? So hello. Okay. So let us discuss about the EBS and so you are able to hear me, right? So Mr. Rao and Kishore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fine.
Hello, Prasad.
Yeah. Yes.
Prasad, this is Sridhar Prasad.
Yes. Yes. Sridhar.
So Prasad, can you give me a minute? So approximately one more person would join the session.
Yeah. Okay. No problem. So actually, we are going to just discussing the how the difference between EBS and cloud. So it is general discussion only. No problems. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, these two people who are, didn't provide the name are from my side.
Okay.
So probably give me a couple of minutes. So probably they would join and they would even talk in the session.
Okay. Okay, as we know in the EBS, and we have the different versions, right? So we have 11i and R12 in EBS, and cloud we have different versions. So it is so we had 11 version. So we started from so 1 to 8, 9, 10, 11, and recently they released 12 version as well. So and they are developing on the 13 version R13. So it will be in this year, next year. So main thing is so here. So what we can observe. So and 11 is fully form based, and R12 is form and web pages. So here totally web pages. Okay. So it is developed by ADF pages, ADF. So okay, and and here in EBS we have the system administrator, system admin to create your user responsibility, any kind of access related all these things. So in the cloud we have Oracle Identity Manager. It's a new one, Oracle Identity Manager. So we're using the Oracle Identity Manager, so we can create our own user. So here the two different users. One is implementation user. We have two different users in cloud. Two users. So one is the implementation user, and other one is so the regular user for the transaction purpose. Okay. So we can create an implementation user for the implementation purpose. For the transaction purpose, we can create other user. Okay, generic user. Okay. So and we in 11 and R1 in the EBS, we have responsibility module specific responsibility or module. So here we have the offerings. So it is based on the offerings, and we have the financial offering, supply chain management offering, procurement offering, and for project financial management, and we have the HRMS offering, HCM. So HCM offering. So like that we have different offerings. Okay. And next one is So I'm just giving the heads up. So we already worked on. So I assume that we already working on the EBS side. So and the cloud, the difference between these things. So even though if you don't know EBS, it's not a problem. So you can do the setups. So it's as simple as it, but you need to practice it.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. So yeah, so the systemomy is it's the main thing and responsibility, and I can say that functions or functionalities. So functions, okay. For example, so I want to create a calendar, I want to create a chart of account, so okay, currency. So these are all the functionalities in EBS. We used to call each function, okay. So and in the same way in cloud, we used to call task list and task. Okay, actually, if somebody is already working for the EBS R12, and if they want to know the difference between, so definitely I have the EBS R12 in my system. It is loaded in my system through VMware. So I will go through some setups. So I will correlate. So how it is. This is the EBS R12. So okay, apps 12.1.1. Okay. So I can correlate. So so some setups. So I can't say that all the setups but with some setups I can correlate. So we can see the difference between these two. Okay. And if you are
Okay. Yep.
really interested to know the EBS tool, I have because I had stopped this EBS tool because Oracle is not supporting and we don't have the recruitment in EBS tool. If somebody want to go through in that one, I have some recordings in my previous sessions. Definitely, I will share all the recordings and you can go through that. So we don't charge.
Yeah, that will be useful.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yes, Prasad. Yeah.
yeah, definitely. So we don't charge for that recordings. I have around 40 to 50 recordings. So we'll give you the access. You can go through that. You can learn on
Okay.
your own. You know, okay. Because most
Okay,
of the
that will be
setup,
good.
most of the setups are the same only. Because the same. What I mean to say that terminology and everything is same, but the process is different here.
Prasad,
Yes, Mr. Rao.
I know financials, but not, I mean, from a technical point of view,
Okay.
but functionally, I'm not deep into R12 financials.
Okay.
But by now going through this Fusion financials,
yeah,
I should be able to correlate R12, right?
Yeah.
Basically, the flow will be same.
Yes, Mr. Rao. So flow will be the same, and
Yeah.
so the terminology will be the same. But the change is the way to implement and so because this is a fully web based, right? That one is a form based. So you will feel that one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. So you will feel it
okay. No problem. Yeah.
fields and everything. You will get the same fields only, but the difference will be there. So okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So that I will share you because I am providing R12 training for the last 8 years. So I have the recordings. I will provide you all. Okay.
Okay, then. Yeah, that will be good.
Thank you. So now, so let me go to the function. So here, so yeah, in cloud we used to
This is the
call.
first. You had one yesterday. Today is the first one.
No. So actually, so yesterday we just discussed. So this is the first one only. So this is the first one. So
Okay, good. Yeah.
we invited all. So this is the first one only. Okay.
Okay.
So for this training, what happens is, so I used to give you the if you join through desktop version, so definitely I will give you the organizer access and you can record on your own. Okay, you can record in your system, and otherwise I will share you. I'm going to create so one folder for this. I will share you the folder, and every day you can download that one.
Okay, that will be great. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll share you the recordings, and they say at the same time we'll share you some documents for your understanding and practice purpose. And at the end of the training, so please
Yeah.
please let me know your mail IDs. So I will share you that user access and everything. So login access. You can go through that. Okay, you can check it. I have
So
two.
email ID, should we put it in the chat window itself, or we have to send it to Sridhar?
Yeah, whatever it may be. So you can put it here, or you can you can send it to Sridhar. Not a problem. Okay. Otherwise, so what I can do is I can share the details. Okay, your login details in the chat window. You can copy. Not a problem. Okay, you can do right once we complete the session.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So anyone has any questions? Okay. So Kishore. So I think Vijay Kumari and I don't know some other name NK234. So So, all are able to hear?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
Prasad.
Yeah, fine. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, you can always question me. Okay.
And Prasad, what is the schedule? You want to do it every day, and what about in the weekends?
No, actually, so we are planning every day, 8 to 9, this same timing every day. So maybe except the Saturday, Sunday, so we will go for every day. Okay. And what happens is, initially we will go in a slow manner. So once you are able to, if you understand, once you are familiar with the application, then we can go for even 1.5 hour session as well. Not a problem. Okay.
Okay.
So here we have the functions, and here we have the task list and tasks. Okay. So now let me go to the application. So this is a cloud application. So meanwhile, let me start this EBS R tool as well. So I will show you the difference between both. Okay. So today it is just I am treating as a demo, and also will let you know one or two setups. Okay. So from tomorrow onwards we can go through. So topic wise, is it fine for all?
Okay. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. So here we have the, so in EBS we have operations welcome. Operations welcome. It's a common username and password in EBS. Okay, so for any kind of a training instance or any kind of that, we use this one, operation welcome. In the same way, Oracle has provided. So these are all the usernames. Okay, so password will be changed because now Oracle only maintains the server, and we don't get this server from outside. So that's why Oracle used to maintain. So we used to do the maintenance on the in the weekend. So especially the Sundays. So so they are going to change the password on weekly basis. So whenever they change the password, I used to get the mail. So I will forward the just password itself. Okay. So we'll change password. We'll forward you. So here they are using that. So this Curtis PT, this one is the HR manager. Calvin is procurement manager. This is for procurement kind of implementation. So for this one is kind of a HCM. So HCM implementation. And for financials, so this is Cassie Brown. This is the financial for implementation. This is AMI is project information. So if you are going for these kind of things, then we can use this username. Okay, like operation welcome. So we can use these usernames for our implementation purpose. Okay. Sorry. Okay, now because it is so it is installed in VMware. So, okay. So actually, I had installed both in this. So SAP FICO and financial, because so whenever we go to PCs, I did for 2-3 pre-sales projects. So whenever we go to pre-sales, so the first question is client don't ask about Oracle. So they used to ask about what about SAP FICO. So then we need to show the report between that one. So that's why I installed that. Okay.
Prasad, what is the part one? That is the version of the cloud.
So this one R11, R11. So R11 only. So the R12 it is here. So they didn't share. So it is not in the market R12 because they are just showing to the clients for their sales purpose. Oracle is
Demo. Okay.
yeah, demo.
What is that in the VMware? I see 12.1.1.
Yeah. This one is R12. So the regular R12.
Oh, regular e-business R12.
Yeah, EBS yeah, EBS R12.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fine.
Well, please don't be confused, because just so someone asked, because I know most of the people so working, so 50% who already work in the EBS, so they used to switch over to Fusion. That's why I just want to give you the heads up. So how the difference between
Yeah,
all?
that will be good actually.
Yeah.
To distinguish between both the things.
Yeah.
That will be good.
You can also have some idea on that. So now let me take the username. Okay, and copy it, and this is the password. Okay, so I will share this. Okay. So right now I will share you these login details as well, so you can also use this one for your practice purpose.
Yeah, Prasad, you are going to email the details, right? The server login details?
Yeah, I'm just copying here. So rather than going to email, so because
Okay.
so later so after so later I will send you. So I will take all the mail IDs later and I will send you. But right now, so I just ping you the link, okay, in the chat window, so you can also see this one. So this is the username and this is the password. So okay, so you can use that. So not now. Once we complete the session, just copy and save somewhere. And once we complete the session, then you can go through on that. You can have a look on that. Okay. So here, so in the if you see this one, so okay, it's in the right side. So we have the setup related. Okay, so the setup and maintenance, all this is setup related. And in the left side we have the navigator. Okay, so in the so using this navigator, so you can do all the transactions. Okay, the so related to payables, related to costing and fixed assets, cash management, so anything. So you can do the so assets creation. So then cash management, bank reconciliation, so payable invoice, payments, receivable related. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. So now I am going to the setup part. Okay, just click on this setup and maintenance. So if you have the so you can use you can create all the setups using your smartphone or tab. Okay, so it will be work. So we just discussed the offerings, right? So these are all the offerings. Okay, so you can say that the different offerings. So coexistence, SCM. So we have the compensation management. We have the customer data management.
Prasad, offering is like a module, right? Like you said earlier, this is just a module.
Yeah. It's a kind of a module. Okay, in this, okay, offering is okay. So financial offering. So in that, what happens is we have the task list and tasks. Okay, each offering has different task list, and each task list has task.
Oh,
Yeah. So the endpoint is task. So we can say that setup or task like that.
okay.
Yeah. So they are
And
not.
setup and maintenance, it's a common thing for everything, right?
Yeah, correct.
Setup and maintenance.
Yeah. It is a common thing for any kind of a project, whether it is a financial project, SCM, procurement, anything. Okay, it's a common thing. Okay.
Okay.
So what we will do is, so we will create a project. So we will create an implementation project, and then for that implementation project, we will select the offerings. Okay. For example, I want to go for the financial implementation. So then I will create a finance project. So then I will assign the offering. So once I get the offerings, then I will get the. So by default, I will get the task list and task. Okay. So I just want to show you these are the offerings, different offerings. Okay, financials, FAH, grants management, incentive compensation. So then supply chain management, okay, manufacturing supply chain management, marketing, this is CRM related. So these are obsolete, so I think deleted kind of things, okay. So, and this is the order management, PRM offering, procurement, product management. So product here we don't call the inventory, so we have the product management. It's a, so inventory, all the inventory related setups are in product management only. So these two are project related offerings, and risk and controls and sales. So these are CRM and workforce and work development. So these are HCM related, human capital management. Okay. So
Yep.
now ours is financials. So let us go to the financials. Okay. Just click on the setup here. Once you click on the setup, so compared to EBS, I will assure you this is a very simple. So once you practice minimum 5 setups, so you feel very comfortable on this. Okay. So here,
Okay. Yep.
yeah, everything, all the function areas. Okay, we have the users. Okay, enterprise and legal structure. So financial report structure. Hey, Kishore and Vijaya. So are you able to? So you are able to understand, right?
Yeah, I understand, but little bit confusing.
Okay. So, okay. So little bit confusion means you worked in so you are not related to ERP or how, so what kind of confusion you have? So because
I'm not
today is
attending.
today is a so it's a just so demo kind of session, and I am showing the so the all the application, so how the application is like this. So if you have any confusion or
But
if you
I
have any doubt, please let me know, so then so that we can I can explain you as per
first 10 minutes I could not able to understand. Mm, I'm not connect this one go
okay.
to meeting.
Okay.
I don't know what is mean Oracle. That's why it's a little bit confused.
Okay. Okay. So I forgot to ask you because I know so we had connected earlier with Mr. Rao and Kishore, but I don't know NK234 is the different name, but I don't know who is this. But okay, and so what's your background?
My background is BCom in degree BCom computers and masters in MBA finance.
Okay, okay. So you have any domain experience or any ERP experience?
No,
Okay, so when did you complete it?
my master's complete in 2011.
Okay, so then you have some so okay, fine. Okay, so
Can
here, so, yeah,
Can you explain what is mean by Oracle? How
yeah, yeah. So what I can do is I will do one thing. So okay, so I will take a separate session for you. So then I will explain you so what is Oracle, all these things. So because here the persons who already joined, so they already working so in ERP. Okay, so I will take a
That will be good.
separate session. Okay, so then I will go through from starting itself. Okay, okay, fine.
Okay,
So
okay,
probably by today or tomorrow. So based on our timings. Okay.
okay. Thank you.
Because if I start
Okay.
if you start with Oracle, so then so others it will be boring for other person because they are already working in this area for some more
Yeah,
years. Yeah,
same
yeah,
me also. That's
yeah, yeah. So
I
that,
couldn't able to
yeah,
understand.
yeah. So I will take one session and then we so you can understand better. Okay, fine. Yeah,
Okay.
Prasad, one question. We went to financials offering,
yeah.
and financial hub is right. Financial hub.
Yeah, financial hub is it's a kind of FAH like this. Okay, we have the FAH right in EBS, financial accounting hub. So it's the same like this.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
Uh-huh.
it is related to the accounting related. Okay, so
Okay. Okay.
okay, if you want to go for different accounting, so other than the regular accounting which is provided by Oracle, so then you can use that one FAH.
How did you navigate to here in the offerings? You selected the financials, then you clicked on the setup.
Yeah, yeah. So here actually I just clicked on setup. Okay, so for others also, please don't worry. So because if you are not able to understand, I can take I can go through the setup again, and also so if you're not comfortable for the beginners, okay, I can take one more session. Okay, so don't worry. If you are still not able to understand, then we can think of that. Okay, fine. So here what happens is, so I'm just okay. So just go to the so here the right side. So click on here. So then we can click on the setup and maintenance. So right side. Once you log in with our username and password. So just click on the right side. Okay. And here we have the setup and maintenance. Click on setup and maintenance.
Yeah.
And here we can select the offerings. Okay. So so just I'm just clicking here. So you can so we can go to the financials. Okay, we are dealing with the financials. Just select the financials offering. So and so then you can click on the setup. Click on the setup.
Okay. Oh, you can set up.
Yeah, yeah. Click on the
Okay. Yep.
setup. If you want to use now, if you want to change the offering, so no need to go there. And here you can see you can select the so you can select the offering. If you so okay, for example, I want to go for the procurement offering. I want to change it. So just so click
Oh,
on procurement. You will get
yep.
all the procurement related setups and everything. Okay. If I want to go for the SCM of so human capital management offering. So select the workforce development, deployment or development, whatever it may be. So then you will get the procurement or HCM related setups. Okay. So
Okay.
it's very simple only. So once you log in with your application and once you start practicing, it is very simple. So what I can say that setting the so implementing the setups and doing all the setups. So you can so even a intermediate standard person can also do this. So my perception.
Prasad, my quick question.
Yeah.
Do you also do implementations? I mean, suppose I am on R12, maybe next year company want to go to Fusion Financial, they want to go to cloud kind of thing.
Okay.
So do you also do some kind of a consulting, helping customers implementation?
Yeah, we'll do that because actually usually what happens is so once the persons who already get trained, so if they have any issues, they used to send me an mail. So I stuck up in some this area. So we used to help for that one. And also I'm working for
No, not only help.
MNC company.
Suppose we want to migrate R12 to Financials Cloud, a big kind of implementation.
Okay.
So do you take up those kind of projects?
So right now, so I'm taking the trainings and just I'm working for MNC. So we can we can discuss, Mr. Rao. So if it is any feasibility, then definitely I will. So I will.
Okay, yeah, we'll do this.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so now I want to. I'm going through the financials. Okay, so these are all the different. Okay, so I just click on the initial users. So here we have the required setups, required tasks, and also if you click on all tasks, you will get all these tasks. Okay, so optional and required. Okay, so like this enterprise profile. Okay, so I'm just going through each and everything. So here all the required tasks. These are all the required tasks, and so if you select all, so you will get the optional and required. So and legal structure. So legal structure. So initially what we can do is once you log in, so just go through like this and just check the setups. That means task, each and every task, required task and optional task, and then you will know some terminology. So what is the terminology, and you will be accommodated with the terminology, and you can get some confidence. Okay, this is the application like that. And if you have the time, just click on here. Okay. So I want to check the manage legal entity, create legal entity. Just click on here, one form. So one form will be opened. Okay. So you can select anyone because so just to get some idea. Okay. Click on here and you can see that. And if you want to create new, you can go for plus like that. Okay. Okay. So
Prasad, what task is equivalent to what in R12?
Task is equivalent
business
to
suite.
It's a setup. Task is equivalent to setup. So we used to call so creating a calendar is a setup, right? So here it's a task. That's all.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, the equivalent to it's a setup. So there we can.
But on the left hand side, what are the functional areas? So the group, because we don't have an e-business suite a functional area, right? So did they group it into a certain functional areas?
Yeah, actually in the function areas, what happens is so all the tasks. So they deal with the function areas or task list. So in EBS what happens is we have the only function. So each function, but so we don't have the grouping. So here they group everything. Okay, for example, segments. Okay, segment creation, chart of accounts or value sets. So for that, what happens is so if you go to account payables, if you go to account receivable, you will see all the segments, right? So here it's not like that.
Right.
So everything is separated. The common setups are separated and module-wise setups are separated. So if you go to the payables, you will see only payable related only. Okay, no need of a general ledger related, right? But in the EBS, it's a duplication. You will get the duplication. You will get all the EBS ledgers, EBS related general ledger topics you will get in the payables. You will get general ledger topics.
No, on the left.
Account receivable.
Showing up. These are nothing but the modules or what? On the left hand side, functional areas you are showing, right?
Yeah, it's not.
All these are
it's not a module. It's a kind of a functional area. So So actually they separated. So common setups. So okay, initial users, enterprise, legal structure. These are the common areas, common setups. So general ledger is one function area. Okay, so we can assume that it's a
Right.
module. So module is replaced to function area, whatever it may be. But here we don't have the name called module or responsibility. So we have we have the task list, task and function areas. Okay, so that each function area has some task list and task.
Okay.
Yeah, if I go to payables, it's a function area. Payables is a function area. In this function area, so
Right.
so I have all the tasks. So you can say that all the tasks. It is a kind of a task list, and so I can so we can go to each and every task to do the setup to implement the product.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Prasad, there is something like scope that is shown there, right? Against task.
So against task. Okay, wait here. Yeah, the scope means once you implement it, then it will be okay. For example, I had created my ledger. Okay, so I had created a primary ledger. So then, so you will get this primary ledger here. So here, whatever you are showing, so Australia BU business unit. So okay, I will explain you because in EBS we have multi-org structure, right? So it's business group, and then so we can go for ledger, legal entity, operating unit, inventory, right? So here, so the terminology is changed. So we don't have the operating unit here. So we have the business unit. We don't have the business group. We have the enterprise structure, and those two only change. Other than the same only. So that's why once you complete this task, so then in the scope you will get the relevant project related fields. So that means that okay, this is implemented. So this one is currently it is implemented for Australia business unit and US business one. But for us, what we can do is, so once we create our own setups, and it will be refreshed to our own.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a specifically. So what I can say that it's a specifically for these are the in tasks, and this is specific for the client purpose. That the client business units, client ledgers, so it will be updated. So by seeing this one, what we can do, okay, we had completed manage procurement agents like that, because now I'm showing you the demo version, and I can say that the vision version. I am showing you vision version. So then we need to create our own implementation users, and we need to do our own setups. Okay, it is already done. Already Oracle has completed the setups with the vision version. Okay, so we can work on our own using our implementation user. Right. So Kishore, so you are okay, and still you are having a doubt on that.
No. I understand.
Okay, thank you, sir. So if you have any doubts, so anyone, so please let me know. So we will discuss. So middle of the session or end of the session. Fine. So now, so let me go create some setups today. So the first one is create implementation user. Without that, we can't even log in our with our application. So using our application. So then, so the second one is, let us go for create implementation project. So today let us discuss these two, and then we can go ahead from tomorrow onwards. So here for creating implementation user, so just click on the initial users, and then you can click on here, and then you can go for the all tasks. Okay, and here we have the create implementation user. So just click on here, and it will go to the other application, which is Oracle Identity Manager. Oracle Identity Manager. So the same, so we use in R12, it's a system administrator. So here we are using Oracle Identity Manager to create all these things. Using this Oracle Identity Manager, it's related to access to provide the access and also to get the some roles. So I will explain you what is the role. Here we don't have the profile option concept. Profile options, all these things. So we have the job roles, duty roles, data roles. So okay, we have the different these fields. Okay, so we will discuss about that later. Okay, so just click on the administration here. If you are confused and if you have so if you are not able to catch it, so please let me know. So I will explain you again. Okay, just click on create user. So create user. So here we have the in EBS. What happens is the mandatory field. So you can see yellow fields are mandatory, white are optional. Here also in the same way. So and if you have any stars, okay, these stars are the mandatory fields, and we must and should fill up the mandatory so that star fields. And others, it's as per our data. Okay, if you get the data from client, you can do that. Otherwise, no need of that. So here I am giving the first name and last name. Okay, so so let me take cloud finance. Okay, that is the user cloud finance. So you can go for the organization. Click on the organization. So we can go for the seeded one. Okay, this is the seeded one. So assign the seeded one.
What is that, Prasad? What is the organization, our company name?
Yeah, it's organization is so it's not a company name. Company name is a legal entity. It's a organization is kind of a business group. Business group.
Okay.
So actually in our ERP, so legal entity is the company name. So we will deal all the data using the legal entity. It's organization it's a kind of business organization. So because we didn't create our own, just we are creating a user, right? So what we can do is we can take the default organization, and then once we create our own organization, we can change it.
But when you are creating a user, why do you organization needed? Generally, I mean, I'm trying to relate again to e-business.
Yeah, okay. So in EBS we don't have the organization here. So employee is the organization specific. So that's right. So any employee is organization specific. So that's why they had added the mandate field here.
Okay, okay. So creating a user, this is a login user or an employee?
So
It's a login user, right?
yeah, implementation user. So because any kind of because we are doing the implementation for the client, right? So that's why we need to
Correct.
we need to select that one.
Okay.
So let me check it whether I am not able to.
Select it.
Yeah. So
There is no data in there. I'll select.
okay, so let me take the user type. So I can take so you can be a can see employee, consultant, or temporary worker, consultant worker, whatever it may be. Okay. So because here we don't in the EBS what happens we used to get the list of values like this. So here so we need to we have the search buttons.
Yeah.
So entire application is like that only. So we have the search button, different search buttons.
So when we do hands-on login, you are going to share the login username and that one, right? That is already implementation user, or we need to create a user again?
So actually you can go through. Okay, I just okay. So here what happens is So I just double click on the organization and just click on add it. So they click on add. So now I got it. So you need to double click. So double click on that. So actually I had provided that demo version. So then you can create your own username and you can log in.
Okay.
If you want to check the application, just the application, then you can use the demo login and you can use it. That Cassie Brown, like it's a kind of a common username and password. Okay.
But with that user, we cannot create setups, right?
Yeah, you can create for the practice purpose. You can do that, but it's not like a real-time manner. So in the real time, we can't do like that. We don't do like that. But if you want to go, if you want to just do the practice, you can do that. Not a problem.
Okay, okay, got it. Yeah.
So here, so the user login. Okay, user login. I am just giving you cloud. So dot finance. Okay. So and password I am giving you. So I can give you, so because welcome it will not accept. So I am just giving you Oracle or SCLE 2020. So here it is a password is so in EBS we can give any type of password, but here we need to give the capital letter, small, and also so we need to give some alphanumeric like that.
Prasad, the cloud.finance is already a demo user, right? No?
Yeah, it's a demo user only.
But why are they creating it again? It's already there, no?
No. So demo okay. So actually implementation user. So already, so we have the demo user is Cassie Brown. So okay. So this is the demo user. Okay. This is the demo user provided by Oracle.
Oh, okay. Not finance cloud. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
yeah. Now I am just creating.
Okay, thank
you. Okay. So Oracle for CLE 2020. Okay. Right. Just click on save. Okay. So here my user is cloud.finance. I had given Oracle 2020. Okay. So now once we complete this one, we need to assign the roles. So based on that only here, so even though we log in, so then we don't get the functionalities like setup on maintenance and others. Okay, we don't get it. So to get all these things, so you should be the implementation consultant. So just click on assign, and we need to be, so the user need to be implementation consultant. Just IMPL search it. So yeah, so because I think we need to give the percentage. Okay, implementation and also we so you need to give the proper names only. So to otherwise if you know the full name you can give it, otherwise you can query like this percentage IMPL percentage. So here I am going to take the application implementation consultant. So we have the consultant manager. Okay, so we can take the consultant. It's fine. Application implementation consultant. And next one is IT security manager. That's also we need it. So IT security manager. So in that what happens is if you want to go for any kind of approvals while we're doing the testing, so if you you can use this one IT security manager. IT security manager. We have three tasks, so three roles. One is implementation consultant, other one is IT security manager, and third one is employee. Okay, employee. So if employee is not assigned, then what happens is while doing the testing, okay, I want to create a journal entry, then I can't do that because so what Oracle is saying is that if you are not an employee of the organization, you can't do any kind of a transaction part. So that's why you need to assign the employee as well. But here we can do two things. Okay, implementation consultant can create only so can do the implementation part, and we can create another user. So with the employee as a role. So then that guy can test it. But as a part of the implementation, so I need to test it, right? Otherwise, how I can show the UAT and SIT all these testing. So then I can't show it to the client, right? So that's why. So while we need to be employee. So we need to add the employee. Okay, so these three are the mandatory. Okay, so let me So these three are the mandatory.
What is that background noise? Somebody has to put in mute, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so here we have the three kind of roles. One is application implementation consultant. So these three are mandatory to create any user while creating the user. So and the second one is employee, and third one is IT security manager. IT security manager. So once we complete everything, just and here no need to give the no need to give the save button, and no need to save it, because in EBS application what we do is we just provide the data and just here especially for this one, for the assigning the roles, it will be saved automatically once we assign. So automatically the roles will be saved. Okay. So now let me log out the application. So you can log out the application to check our user. Log out the application. Here also we can log out the application. It's not mandatory, automatically to log out, because both are related to the same. So now I am giving the username is, it's a cloud.finance, right? Yeah, cloud.finance. So just password and click on sign in. So in EBS, like EBS, it will ask you to change the password. So we need to change the password. Okay, the old password, new password. So it's the same way. In EBS also we used to give in the same way. And new password I am taking, so cloud 2020. Submit. Must contain. Okay, because okay, it is giving the, we don't give the cloud because it's already username is the cloud, right? So that's why, so we don't give this one. So let me take, yeah, pin 2020. Okay, submit. Okay. So and also it is so we have this kind of security here. Okay, but we don't have this kind of security in EBS. Okay, so in EBS, what happens is if you give any kind of password, so it will accept. So no need of alphanumeric or any kind of password. If you give 3 letters also, it will take. So not about. So here, so they had given the specific kind of thing. Okay, so we need to follow this passwords policy. Okay, so let me give this password 2020. Submit. So I change this password to, okay. Okay. So now we are in our own user cloud financials. So and everything is same, because the product means we are not developing the product here. Okay, we are using the product and we are implementing the client based on the client requirement, and we are taking the all the client data in the requirement gathering, and then we are setting up the application as per the client requirement. That's only we are doing here. Okay, for any kind of ERP implementations. Okay, so here go to the setup and maintenance. Click on the setup and maintenance. So you can see that, you can see all the offerings. Okay, so all the offerings. So you can click on the setups. Okay, you can see that. Okay, So you can see all the tasks. So, and if you want to create a project, okay, so the next step is we need to create a project and we need to assign the offerings. Okay. So today what we can do is, so please go through this one only so you can just log in. I shared you login details. So just go through the application, and if you are able to do that one, so then you can create a user and you can check the application. So tomorrow we can discuss about the project. So initially what we can do is initially for some time, so for 1 week, so I will go through in a slow manner. So that means that we can discuss two setups only. So then when once you are comfortable with the application, then we can go ahead. Okay. So is it fine for you?
Prasad, can you just quickly recap? We will log in with the same user credential. What is it? You gave us brown. 1 second. What is it?
Yeah. So actually, so it is in the chart, Mr. Rao. So Cassie Brown, CA. So can you open the
Yeah,
chart?
I got it.
Yeah, chart window. So in that you can copy that. You can copy the. So you can copy application that.
Yeah.
Link and both things. Okay. So what about?
Yeah, I was able to get.
Yeah. Fine. Good. Kishore and Vijay Kumari.
Yeah.
So
Prasad, one question I have.
yes, Kishore.
See, now you are able to log in with the user, right?
Yeah, correct.
So, it's like any user can create any user, or like you need that security, IT security responsibility, then only, sorry, IT security
Manager.
Manager as a role to
Yeah.
assign the user.
Yeah. That is good question. So because if you have the IT security manager, what happens is you can create. Okay, because I am I am in so my user, right? So my user is this one cloud.finance. Okay. So now what I can do is I can create another user. So if you have that IT security manager, so that role. Okay. If you don't have that role, you can't create. So another user.
Okay. Yeah, just wanted to check that.
Yeah. Correct. That is true. Okay. Fine. So Vijaya,
Hello?
Vijaya, Vijay Kumari. Yeah.
When did you explain my basic class?
Okay, so and I just want to know which time zone you are. So you are in India or US?
EST.
EST, right?
EST.
EST. Okay. So I will inform to this Sridhar from Mind Magic, and he can arrange the session. Maybe probably if you are fine, so my evening and your morning. If you are fine, comfortable, so I can take 1 hour. So in the evening IST and for your morning time. Okay. Because I think now it is already late night for you. Okay. Now I can't. So okay. So I can't trouble you. So so if you are fine, so I can take in the evening my time.
Okay.
Fine. Okay. So he will contact you. So Sridhar will contact you and he will arrange a session, and we can have 1 hour or 2 hours. I will because you are new to this ERP, so I will go through each and every topic related to this one. So then we can come back. Okay. So what we can do is regularly you can join the session, and in the offline, so I can explain you. Okay, what is ERP and what are the basics for this one. Okay. Is it fine?
Okay.
Okay. Fine.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome. Okay, please stick with Sridhar and he will arrange you the session. Okay, and yeah, Sridhar, you are there? Yeah. So Vijaya is asking. She want to know basic about ERP. So if you are, so you can arrange this session in the evening. Okay. Yeah. Fine. Yeah. Please.
One more person also.
Okay. So actually, I have other name NK234, but he is in mute or I don't know. He is able to hear. I don't know. So who is this person?
I don't know who is he.
Okay.
I
Fine.
don't even know.
Okay. Fine. No issues.
Probably Rao Bhaskar. Can I give you a call, Rao? Now?
Yeah, you can give me.
Yeah. Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'll give you a call.
Okay. Okay. Thanks for joining.
Thanks, Prasad. Then.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow again, Prasad, same time, right? Tomorrow?
Yeah. Same time only. Same time only. Fine. Thank you.
And one more thing, are you going to email any more things, or the ones we have in the chart, those are the only ones for today?
Yeah, I will say, I will send you. I will send you. Okay, I will send you. So,
Okay.
Sridhar, you are going to share the email. So after the class, right?
Yes, yes. I will talk to Rao Garu and I'll share you the email of Rao.
Fine. Thank you. Fine.
Okay.
Fine. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, bye.